All right, we're going to take you to a more competitive contest since the Eagles are running away with that one 24-0. Just across the state, the Pittsburgh Steelers are taking on the Detroit Lions. Calvin Johnson having a whale of a game, almost 200 yards in the first half, and the Steelers are down by a touchdown as they start the second half receiving. Here's Tom Brenneman, Brian Billick, and Laura Oakman.
On their first two drives, they went down the field and capped it off with scoring strikes to Brown. First down here. They pitch it.
I'll have the Lions in a moment.
All righty, thank you very much, Laura. They hand it off to Bell. And he's dropped for a bit of this team. To begin this second half, they're only down by 7. And Roethlisberger delivers, and it is caught.
Good challenge because of what's at stake. Put Pittsburgh on a 3-and-out in this first series if they can overrule it.
The play. The pass is incomplete. The ball hit the ground. The receiver is going to the ground.
There's control of the ball, and it's going to be cradled back in, but right there, you can't use the ground.
Putting Detroit in great field position. Needs a big one here, and he delivers a big one here. Wow. All the way inside the 10, playing it off a bounce is Spurlock, and covered beautifully by the Steelers. Point lead. Reggie Bush back in the lineup to begin the second half. For those of you that were not with us, Bush. Batted down. They were the one who tipped the ball. It was Worlds who had put the hit on Stafford as he turned it loose. Good punt here. Antonio Brown up to the 30. Steelers down 7 with the football. Play action, and Roethlisberger underthrows as a penalty flag comes down. That's roughing the passer as we're having audio problems with a microphone.
Well, you can see comes in here late. DeAndre Levy kind of hits him, and then just that last little shoulder.
So that's a good sign for the Lions. He was shaken up, you may remember, in the final minutes of the first half. Should have been intercepted.
Lethal in the first quarter. So Levy says, you know, get me one, shame on.
No Emmanuel Sanders the rest of the way, we're told, for the Steelers, out with an injured foot. And there's that's a dangerous throw, and once more Levy in coverage on him. McBride, big punt a moment ago, looking to pin him inside the 20 here, and a fair catch made by Spurlock. They're going to throw it on first down. And Durham just the Lions have the most dropped passes in the NFL. Reggie Bush, a first down. Pass rush, and Stafford is at a safety. We are waiting.
Spinning out right here and then comes around the edge. Do they mark that as a forward progress? He tries to step out of it. Yeah, he was down. The ball was down. It must be the 1-inch line.
Sam Martin, the rookie out of Appalachian State, gets rid of it quickly. And Brown at the 45. Affair.
Because right now, it's not working for him, particularly on third down.
That is Contrary, and that is his first. He's pitching to Le'Veon Bell, and he just pulls his way to a 30. And Roethlisberger to throw it. And there is Antonio Brown. And he all day to throw it. Now Roethlisberger rolling to the right, and he'll keep it himself. And that's they've gone over 100 rushing yards, 3 of their last 4. They dump it off to Bell. That's a nice play made by Levy. They're down at 4. Catch, and we wait on the decision.
This Big Ben goes over the top.
Does not get there after about a yard loss. And Roethlisberger overthrows.
Slips out, fights his way out. There's nobody there. because everybody committed.
Bell fell down as he planted that left foot in the 21-yard field goal attempt by Sweezen, and it is good. How good can your running game be?
Kindergarten?
Detroit 27, the Steelers 23. Joyke Bell takes a handoff, cuts it back to the inside, and that'll be play fake to Bell, and Stafford finds a wide open Ross on
Place here trying to disrupt the Detroit Lions.
Third delay in the Windy City at Soldier Field. Ravens leading 10-0. Sitting down and making. Bell very much. Philadelphia Eagles trying to take sole possession of that NFC East as Bush. The clock down to 3. Stafford out of the shotgun, and he will throw it on first down. Forever to throw it. Crossing pattern. Bush. End of 3, 27-23 Detroit. You're watching the NFL on Fox.
Reggie Bush on the outside.
And a quarterback keeper. And Stafford a first down and slides to the closing it on 6 minutes during it. And they give it to Bush with Bell still on the sideline. That's what they do. They give it to Bush. And he lost his footing trying to cut it back to the inside. Stacked behind Durham. Look one way, throw the other way, and it's incomplete.
Clark all over the top, and even Ike Taylor falling back underneath once he saw where the ball was going to go.
Extend the lead to 7, and they fake it. And the ball is on the ground, and the Steelers, the first man there was Clark. And you have to wonder about the decision there by the Lions.
Hayward and McClendon, they're just counting on figuring they're not going to do this down here. The ball clearly comes out. Recovery.
Back-to-back running tries and back-to-back 0 success.
4 of 12.
Roethlisberger out of his own end zone. 4-man rush all day to throw, and he finds Antonio Brown, and they convert.
Nice job climbing the pocket. You trust your veteran quarterback. Lewis Delma saw it.
Fernando Velasco, of course, has replaced Marquise Pouncey. That's Miller, and that'll be Le'Veon Bell, and that'll be a first down up to
a lot of folks scrambling for that 6th wild card spot.
Heath Miller, a first down to the. Bell just has no chance.
6'7", 6'8".
Roethlisberger looking down the sideline and underthrown of every NFL game. Roethlisberger rolling, and here he comes. Lowers his shoulder. He's about a yard short of a. They're going to pass it. And they are going to get it on the reception by Bell. Dwyer out of the backfield, and he breaks a couple of tackles. Well, that's a dangerous throw right there. Your 4th quarter to win a game. Catch by Cotchery. Inside the 10. Cotchery stumbling inside the 5 and down to the 2-yard line. It's first and goal for the Steelers.
Haven't had Cotchery's name but one time on what ended up being a non-catch earlier in the game. Now he shows up with that veteran experience. Looked like Antonio Brown there, changing direction, getting back to the outside. This actually suits.
Rather than Le'Veon Bell, and that jumbo package in there, and they're going to throw it. And that is bobbled and incomplete. Their own 3-yard line after a fake field goal attempt. Flag in the end zone.
Pass interference, number 31, defense.
They've got Dwyer in the I formation, and they're going to give it to Jonathan Dwyer. And very close to that goal line. He didn't. This is a touchdown.
Jim Schwartz, you know, should you have rethought that? Yeah, if I knew they're going to go 98 yards and score a touchdown, yeah, I certainly wouldn't have made that call.
Spurlock out of his own end zone, and he will not reach the 20. Through the hands of Theo Riddick. And a drop. 65 total yards after piling up nearly 14 or 400 in the first half. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Will Allen still on his feet inside the 40 and dropped at the 39-yard line. What an unbelievable turn of events in this second half for the Pittsburgh defense.
This was the same play that they scored on in the first half, but clearly the defense was up to the task here. Will Allen dropping back underneath the deep crossing route when there was no defender to be found when they ran it in the first half. They had no part of it. It's almost like they knew it was coming.
Now, look, we saw the Lions in a game that they came back with virtually a miracle to beat the Dallas Cowboys. There's still 4:11 left in this game. So it's been as Jekyll and Hyde, a first half to a second half. As that catch is made by Mills, 400 yards in the first half. Le'Veon Bell spins his way into a first down. In fact, all of them came in the second quarter. So how's that for thus far? Second down and 9. And it is Miller run out of bounds, which will stop the clock. Pump fake to the end zone. Touchdown, Cotchery.
Jericho Cotchery coming up huge in this second half. He's the one that put him on the 1-yard line to finish off the last series. And now you're going to see him right here out of the slot. They looked for that quick screen to the outside. Both DBs jump all over it. Cotchery stalking like he's going to block and slips into the back of the end zone. One league source talking to another. I think it was more that than anything else.
That one's booted to the back of the end zone. And make a $10 donation. Your help is certainly appreciated. Even your time. Stafford looking for a big hit. And that looked like a ball that should have been caught by Ogletree. I mean, so 4th down and 10 for Stafford and the Lions. And it has been the Steelers who have scored 17 unanswered. Stafford will run it, and that's good enough for a first down up to the 34-yard line.
All but at 3 and 6.
Ball start, number 66, offense.
So the Ravens with a 17-10 lead over the Bears. And is that a catch by Durham? No.
Remember, as you get lining up for that cash, dash for the cash.
Incomplete, you know, Brian. To have any hope, you got to convert on 4th and 15 with 1:45 left to play, down 10. And they won't. Ziggy Hood with a sack on Stafford. Game today produced by Bob Stenner, directed by Greg Scopatone.
Feels like a short way in a long amount of time.
It's coming up next, our Fox NFL Sunday doubleheader. What an unbelievable second half comeback by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know about you, Brian. I never saw that coming.
I don't know that anybody did. Kudos to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Detroit Lions got to somehow rebound going home against Tampa Bay next week.
America's Game of the Week coming up next.